He is a pariah in the West, but here in Zimbabwe, President Ahmadinejad of Iran received a hero's welcome. Facing a fresh round of sanctions and isolation over his country's nuclear program, the Iranian president has found a rhetorical comrade in President Mugabe.
President Ahmadinejad and myself have the same policy and same stance, anti-imperialist, anti-colonialist, and a stance to protect our sovereignty and our right of ownership of our resources.
But this trip to Africa is as much about resources as it is about rhetoric. With Ahmadinejad in the lead, Tehran's delegation has promised wider investment in Zimbabwe, particularly in its struggling agricultural sector. Mugabe's political foes have called the visit a colossal political scandal. But in Iran, Zimbabwe has found a ready investor where Western powers fear to tread. And so it is with much of Africa. Mahmoud Ahmadinejad has made several recent trips to the continent, including right here in Kenya. And Iran is investing in agriculture, health, infrastructure, and of course, oil. Iran pumps out more than 3 million barrels of oil a day, and despite sanctions, it's a major oil player. It has the expertise to help African oil producers. Iran says it will do just that in Uganda, the second stop on the president's tour. Uganda has newfound oil potential, and Iran is in discussions to help build refinery infrastructure and train Ugandan scientists to help this landlocked country. Analysts say that several African leaders, like President Museveni of Uganda, have ignored Iran's human rights record and nuclear ambitions for a dose of realpolitik.
What Museveni is trying to put into context is that business is business. We're doing business with people who support our internal strategic objectives.
But Iran's own political interests are at play. Uganda is a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council and could lend its weight against another round of UN sanctions against Iran. But Ugandan's leader says he wants to hear more from the US government before he decides. One thing is certain, while Western powers might plot to punish the Iranian regime, its leader is working hard to build trade links and friends in this resource-rich continent. Dave McKenzie, CNN, Nairobi.